Today on Focus, we have a report from our correspondent in Israel. Now, the number of French Jewish people who've emigrated to Israel in the last couple of years has risen. But the process is not always as smooth as many of them might hope. Cyril Payen reports from Jerusalem.
It is a day of celebration in the heart of Jerusalem. For the first time in its history, Israel commemorates Aliyah. Hundreds of volunteers to the Promised Land are gathering together to celebrate the success of their pioneering journey here.
100% positive. Despite what people are saying, despite what people are being told, people here are really friendly. They're like a family. It feels like family.
Then follows a lively tribute to immigration to Israel with dance and music. And now, arriving in person, the head of the Israeli government, here to mark the very first Aliyah Day.
The state has always believed in Aliyah and in you. The state of Israel believes in immigration. Come to Israel. It is your home. Come and prove your lives in this strong, vibrant country.
For the past 2 years, the biggest waves of migration here have originated from France. The French Aliyah is well documented. What is less known and almost taboo is when the journey goes wrong somehow. Oren knows this situation well. This young volunteer helps French immigrants in difficulty.
They're searching for their identity. It's a huge journey. Then they make their Aliyah. It's at that moment that sometimes they feel lost. There are many young people here who say, yes, in France it was really great, I had all my friends, life was easier. But I don't think they have any regrets. In any case, even if they do, they never admit it, because young people have a sense of pride.
Because of a mixture of pride and probably embarrassment, no one will agree to meet us. Only a young Frenchman eventually talks, but under cover of the anonymity of a phone call.
When I arrived, I didn't know much. I was scared to talk. I had many doubts. I didn't know anything. We started school and we didn't have any friends. We didn't have anything. We didn't speak Hebrew, and integrating was hard.
Aliyah is really something complicated. Many have doubts about it. There are many who become nostalgic. But that's normal when you make any important change in your life. You look for your comfort zone, your safe haven.
Even at the Jewish Agency, the state body in charge of Aliyah, officials are beginning to recognize the facts.
We've noticed a significant decline in French Aliyah figures. We can't really explain it at this point because we only file a complete report at the end of the year. Perhaps integration conditions fall short of candidates' expectations. From a historical perspective, however, the figures remain very high. There is a decline, so we will have to attempt to understand the reasons behind this decline.
The French Aliyah saga is a well-known story here in Israel. It's even the subject of some very popular comic shows. This rather mocking tone of the comedian Shachar Hasson does not shock these two French people, the only ones to agree to talk about their experience.
Adapting to the country is more difficult today than it was in earlier times, when it used to just be complicated and complex. It's completely different to life in France, a huge change. Israelis don't have to get used to these changes, but we do. So it's quite hard at the beginning, and especially when you're French.
The immigration of French people is especially difficult because many French Jews tend to excessively idealize the Israeli dream. But when considering the reality of what immigration really is, the challenges that are implied, well, many have a hard time adapting to this reality.
Many people see life in Israel like being on holiday, and it's not at all like that. They claim that it's their promised land, where they'll find everything they want and need, and that's the wrong reason to make one's Aliyah. Because life in Israel is not necessarily easier, so you have to make your Aliyah for the right reasons.
15,000 French Jews have made Aliyah in the last 2 years. According to official estimates, 5% of them have already left. According to NGOs, the figure could be closer to 20%.
That's it from the newsroom for now. We'll see you in a couple of minutes' time here on France 24.